You're wearing the sweatshirt right now. Nice.
I always rip it. I always rip. Gotta be on brand. Sometimes
I got the
switch
beanie
it
on.
up.
I got the beanie on.
Are we? We're live. We're live.
We're live.
There we go. Nice. Nice.
All right.
Let's get right into it because we're late. We're super late.
Fucking late for an important day.
How's the angle?
So what? Oh, we're good.
Can you see the?
Who is it again?
Your boy.
Oh, it's my boy.
007. Oh shit, my bad.
Hey!
Hey! Boom!
How's this look? There we go. Nice, nice.
Good reaction. Hopefully that's
backwards on there.
Huh?
It looks backwards. The camera.
You gotta remember not to talk over him.
So what's up, Rye Guy?
Just chilling right now. I was out riding in San Jose with Trevor, so it's cooling down.
Oh.
Yeah, it's pretty cold out, man. You really need to cool down?
Oh yeah, big time.
Yeah.
Big chill.
What San Jose park do you ride?
We were at Mayfair Skate Park, and then we went to San Jose State and rode there for a while. We got a lot of spots that we didn't know about.
Wait, San Jose State with the block set?
No.
What's San Jose State?
What's the one up over? Oh, I'm thinking of what's above. Oh no, that's
Nah,
different.
not
Above
San Jose
Quimby.
State. No.
What's the one next to Quimby? Isn't that San Jose State, like an offshoot or something?
It's like,
That's I think.
That's what?
so it's E.
Evergreen.
Evergreen.
Yeah. Where Pat did hop onto the table.
Yeah.
That.
Added to 180, but
I thought I knew my colleges, man.
No, I think that's a high school, so.
yeah, the other one's in middle school, right? Quimby.
I couldn't tell you about that. I think that might be a high school too. But yeah, it'd be weird if they were both high schools next to each other. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Evergreen's middle school.
No, there's only the two.
I think.
And then we went to. Then there's that elementary school that me and you generated
Mm-hmm.
at Tyler. That's like down the street from it.
Yeah.
With a mini, it has a mini block set.
The 7-blocky.
No, you wanted that? No, dude.
I know what school you're talking about. Where you have to go through the gate.
Nah. No, there's a mini block set. Remember, Rob? We
The
carried-
4 block?
Huh?
The 4 block?
Yeah, didn't Pat do wall ride on that wall right there? That's like stucco.
Yeah, the Formula G wall.
Yeah, that was a good little
You
throw.
guys were on a trip. You guys were at like Woodward or something, and the rest of us, it was during Hella Good Stuff filming, and like half the crew was somewhere.
That was
the
just
other half of us
Jake and I at Woodward.
I don't remember.
Or are you saying like when I? No, it was too long ago. When I was.
This is years ago. Anyways, right, let's get right into it. Fucking video dropped. It was epic. I loved it. So let's talk about it.
I thoroughly.
How long did you film?
Man, yo, Doge. Well, you got a question, or how's this work?
How long did you film for the Colorway video?
I mean, since Hella Good Stuff was like when I started filming for it, that was like 4 years ago. But I put a part out for Lucky in between that, which was kind of like everything I didn't want for the Hella Grip part because I really wanted it to be the best of the best, you know?
Yeah. So wait, what year was that? What year was Hella Good Stuff? I should know the answer to that.
I couldn't tell you, but the anniversary is coming up in August, I think. I think it was August.
Oh, that's hella stoked till it broke. Hella good stuff was like 20.
There's a poster behind us, but I don't think it has a date on it, man.
2016? 2015?
Something like that.
Yeah. Someone will tell us right now. We'll wait for that.
Some comments. Good.
Yeah.
Damn, dude, that's a long time filming for this project.
You got the dude says it's 2016 quad exclamation point.
Oh, 2016.
Yeah, so almost 5 years this summer, I guess.
5 years this summer, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
We're sleeping.
But I mean, you mainly filmed for it for about, what, 4 before COVID? You were pretty much done before COVID popped off.
I mean, it's the classic tale of trying to get the ender you want and postponing the video. And then you're like, you know what? It's fine with what we have. So
Yeah.
I'm happy till the video came out. It's I got everything I wanted in there, like for like the checklist of tricks.
Yeah.
So, good feeling.
Well, at least we're just waiting on B-roll to finish the video, unlike someone we know.
I don't know what you're talking about there.
Watch it now.
That's funny.
Yeah.
But what was the hardest trick for you in the video?
I mean, there was a lot of ones that just were mental battle. The back feeble to board slide to finger whip, that one took forever.
Oh, at Alameda?
Yeah. And wait, what'd you say?
Alameda.
Yeah. That one took forever. It was actually clutch too because I broke like an axle or something, and then Antoine hooked me up with one, and then he was trying a trick and he broke a wheel, and I hooked him up with one, and we both got the clips. Yeah. So it was a great day. And the ender, the forward bri over the bump to bar, that was a mental challenge for sure, because just like jumping it a few times and taking a few slams on it, I was hella confident about it, and then I took a fall trying the forward bri, and it really like shook me up, and I was like, damn, that really hurt, you know?
Yeah.
Pulled through it.
Well, the Alameda one, going back real quick, we went back multiple times for that, right? Like, that was multiple trips for that finger whip out.
Yeah, I think it was like a 2-timer.
Yeah.
I remember going there, the first time I went there was when we took Dan Barrett there, and we filmed his night clip where he did front feeble, front board heel, and then I was like, damn, this spot's easy. It's got a little bit of everything.
You're in the end? Aren't you in the end of that? Like, you guys all run up to
light. I'm moving the light at night.
Rise the light.
Were you? Did you not get it that night because we got booted out right after he landed it?
No, he wasn't trying. It was just DB.
I didn't even conceive the idea of the trick. I was like, this spot's really cool. I'm gonna keep it in mind. And then we went to like the Alameda, like the ledges and like those gap manual pad spot, and those are kind of near it if I'm correct. And we scoped it out one time, and I was like messing with it, and I'm like, damn, I definitely got something here. But I was either broke off already or just couldn't do it.
I think we got booted too.
The boot there, strong.
And grinding the rail, and by the time you really started going at it, because that place is security. That place, they're constantly driving around. And I think even the first time we went to get the finger whip out, we got booted, but you were already dead. You've been there for a hot minute.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that was a battle for sure. And the one I landed was like how I dreamed of it being, because I got the full segment of rail there. And the rope I landed with like no heel drag or anything. Like, I was astonished, because at that point it was like 2 hours in, and I'm like as weak as could be, you know? And I'm like, if I'm going to land this, it's not even going to look good because I'm too tired, you know? But don't give up on it, everybody. It's one more try. Say it to yourself. Say it to the filmer.
Yeah.
I have one of those today, actually. One of those, like, just give it one more and you got it.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, what are you filming for, bro?
I don't know. I just love filming, you know? Being out with the boys in the wild.
It wasn't a little IG clip or something?
No, it's going to be for project of sorts. That's all I know. It's being saved for something.
Is it maybe for a big up and coming HG project, possibly?
Possibly, yeah.
Oh wow, that's interesting. I like to see that clip.
What's the old in that video?
What?
What's the oldest clip?
That's a great question.
I asked it twice just because it was so good.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, some of it's like 4 years old, so that'd be the oldest. I can't really figure out right now. Like, I mean, the intro clip, like, that was so long ago.
But
I mean,
that's in the first episode of the second season of Clickbait.
Yeah, and it was old by then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still holds up, dude.
It's old by then.
It's what about? I think it's one of my favorites. Is it front 50 to 180 full whip out?
That was also in Clickbait.
Yeah, that did.
It was a front 50 downside full whip.
Downside full whip.
Dude. Yeah. That was one of my favorite clips I got too. That was like some clip for video, and you're just like, damn, that one's gonna be like one of the biggest ones in the video, you know? And I was like really stoked on that. What's really funny is that was the same day as the purple ball incident.
Was it?
Yeah.
I was like so tilted after that bump to bar and the purple ball bullshit. And then we got to that spot, and I ended up getting a clip, and I was like, just turn my day around.
That makes sense. Episode after that one is when we go to that school.
Yeah. In the out. I'm pretty. Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah. That's fucking.
Yeah.
Cool.
That trick was not like, I know you didn't do it first try, but from what I remember, you didn't like have to battle for it, which was like crazy because, I mean, that trick is gnarly now, but even then it was like, whoa, you did that in what, 5 to 10 tries or something, and like you seen on the very first one. It wasn't like, oh, you got it and then had to like keep doing it to perfect it.
You built up, right? You tried smaller stuff and then built up to that trick.
Yeah, I did a couple. When I first got there, I did a feeble truck, and then I did front feeble oppo bar truck because those were feeling hot. I was just learning those. And then, yeah, I just did a couple 50s, and then I think I might have done a 50 downside. But I mean, I was really honing in on like 50s and full ups at that point. And at the same time, I remember Jake, Parker, and Anton were hitting it too. We were just sessioning it, party sesh, you know.
Yeah.
So that kind of energy really brings out the best in me. I like feeling like other people are riding the spot too, and just getting into it, the flow state.
Yeah, and we had the table going down the stair set right next to it, doing the wall rides.
There's that photo.
Yeah,
doing the wall ride. Yeah,
that was a big day. We got a lot of action there.
We had a lot of action that day.
Yeah. I'm glad we did too, because they demoed that whole school. That whole thing's gone.
Yeah.
And they had the flat rails there. There's other shit there too. We never really rode. Wasn't it the flat rail school?
Flat rail's still there, yeah. The big long ones.
The other side though, further in, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now the part they demolished.
What?
You know what?
We've been.
I don't know
if you.
I don't know if I've been. Is it sick? Like,
nah, it's not the same.
But sometimes dope or doper.
Yeah. The Phoenix Ashes, something new.
Yeah. What happened with El Toro? Didn't they make that a double set?
No, it's just
the
the same rail, but they like intensify the rail and put a gate in front of it. But the people have already skated.
Yeah, so it says doper. Sometimes you get an El Toro where it's like just as sick or sicker.
Or like revitalizes it.
Revitalized.
Yeah.
You know, upgrade it. Make it. It's like pushing back the free throw line a little bit for basketball. It got too easy.
Yeah.
The best is when they build something to block the spot, and then it becomes a different spot.
Yeah.
Totally.
You know?
Totally.
It was great.
Love about riding street. You know, they force you to change your eyes sometimes, and sometimes it's for the better.
Yeah, definitely.
So the last, you said that was quite an epic battle. You know, me and McMasher were there for that one.
Yeah. Oh no, I've only been there when Nathan hit it.
You weren't there when Ryan did it.
No.
I swear you were there that day when Ryan ripped his shirt. Because you ripped the shirt.
No, I wasn't there when he
earlier
ripped
at
the
the
shirt.
skate park, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I was taking it here all day or something. I had to go somewhere.
Back at the old apartment, yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we would have been.
Yeah. So that clip, I love it because when you watch the ending from Scanton's vision, I fucking didn't think I got it. Like I clearly am checking the footage because I missed it. I was convinced I had missed the clip. So I always enjoy watching that video because I see myself like looking to see if I got it. But thankfully, obviously, I got it because it's the angle we used and shit. But that's got to be
But,
bro. Because you called that out weeks ahead of time before we went to that spot. And I don't even know if you'd seen it. You just had seen the footage of Nathan doing it, right?
no, we rolled up on that spot. We found it. Do you remember that?
Okay, all right. Now I'm kind of recalling that.
We were just like, we were cruising around Berkeley, and then like, I think I was on maps or something. I was like, there's a little school here. Let's check it out. And then just rolled up on the best bump tour I've ever seen in my entire life. It's so perfect with the hill run up, you know?
That was the day when we were with Nathan that we found it? Or that y'all...
No, I never been to hit it. It was like before that, but after my clip. Or before my clip, but after we found it, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, because he was like, I guess, first one we took there to film something on it then. Yeah. I, for some reason, thought you hadn't been there before because it's a crazy spot because you got a curve that neither angle, I guess the first angle kind of shows it, but you come down this driveway hill and then you got to kind of park left into the kicker. It's insane.
But you know what's funny is like a lot of people kind of point out how when I ride, I do this little like swerve with my scooter to like align myself. Right? So I always swerve left because I'm a lefty, and that spot is a natural swerve left to the bump to bar. So it was like I was training my whole life for this moment. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. I back it, dude. You do the swerve. You've always done that? Where does that come from? The swivel.
It's kind of just like, it's like I compartmentalize when I'm doing a trick. There's like the phase of running to get speed, and then I do that shift to get into the alignment of how I want to hit the spot.
Yeah.
And then, you know, I try and break it down like that to get like the feeling of it.
Now, do you do it only when you're filming? Because I do things only when I'm filming, and it's like a steez thing. Like I'll like get down low, and I will maybe try to like come in hot and then like carve in. You know, I don't swivel, but it'll be more of like you just angle into that bitch. But when I'm like warming up for the trick, I don't really do that. And I think that maybe not the best thing. But do you swiv just like when you're at the park going for something, or only when you're filming?
I think it's my natural routine, but I mean, I'd have to kind of watch footage to dissect it that much. I just know I do it for stuff I'm nervous about. So that's like when you see me do it, like, oh, Ryan's nervous about this trick. Yeah, aligning himself. And
Yeah. Your sheet that goes with this video, the colorway, is purple and gold, or would you say purple and yellow?
the idea was going with purple and gold, but when we were making it, I didn't really like any of the gold. I didn't like the way the gold looked on the Heligrip as opposed to yellow. So it popped more, and I thought like, you know, being a scooter rider, like you get your feet dirty and you're always stepping on your deck. So I wanted colors that, you know, lasted longer in a sense, didn't get dirty fast. So the brightest.
I think it's this episode of Clickbait, the first episode, or this season, you could see the samples of all your different colors.
Yeah.
Why purple and gold, other than that they flash?
Yeah, so purple and gold were the colors of my high school. And then I got into SF State, and those were the colors for SF State. And purple and gold have always kind of been my favorite colors anyways, especially purple, you know. The purple
dude. That's a middle school purple and gold.
What?
Our middle school colors were purple and gold.
Yeah, it's nice.
I feel like everything's gold. It's like blue and gold was our elementary, purple and gold was middle school, high school was crimson and gold. Probably because it's the Golden State.
Ooh, that might be it, yeah.
I think it's like required.
Damn.
It is Formula G.
Yeah, Formula G is the way to go for sure. Just minimizing accidental mistakes while scootering, you know, which sounds kind of ridiculous, but little things like that can make all the difference, you know, if your grip tape's a little grippier. So there's a lot of like ideas when you're hitting a spot about like things that could go wrong. And there's been times where I've like landed a trick and my feet just shoot off the deck. Like there's a really weird one I had a while ago, but yeah, like that doesn't happen on Formula G. Like when I land, my feet don't like pop off worn out grip tape.
It's good to know. I wondered if it really bothered people or anything like that, or if it helped to have Formula G. But apparently you say it's legit.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Hey, you said I'd get a dog shout out at some point. You were gonna bring the pup.
Yeah, I can see where he's at. He'll run here. Hang on.
Yeah. See what you got going on here. I mean, fine. Yeah, Bitsy, probably because it smells. She loves the cast. See that cast?
When I put my hand over there with the fucking...
She's like barking at it?
If you look at the footage, she's just like licking my cats. When I was holding the grip tape.
There we go. There we go. All right. Now they got some...
What's up, boy?
I thought it
was... Yes, dude. Good boy.
What?
I want to see the other dog. Bitsy.
Oh, man. He's really giving us the eye right now. I'm a little nervous, bro.
It got so...
I'm working on my laptop. He's chilling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He knows
You ever bring the dog on the sesh?
No, he's not very friendly. He has trust issues. So, I mean, I've took him to the skate park a couple times, and he just growls at everyone and gets all barky. It's stressful for sure.
Yeah, I used to bring Bitsy to the park, but everyone wants to touch her, and it's like, you could try, but I don't want to have to put my dog down because you ran up and tried to grab her and she bit your ass.
Yeah, I think that's a big part of being a dog owner is you gotta be responsible about where you take them. You know,
Yeah.
like, people take their dogs who are aggressive to places where they're bound to do aggressive things, and it's like simple math, you know.
Good point.
Yep, simple math.
It was a simple math.
Simple math.
Bro, you're kind of offending people who struggle with math.
I'm sorry. What's up, Arch?
All right, well, Ryan, anything else you want to say about your video part? Just to knock that out.
Anything I want to say about it?
Yeah, like, is there any, like, I don't know.
Do you want to talk some shit on it? Some people are like, man, it wasn't my best clips. Like, you just gotta wait. You know, I'm sitting on some really good stuff. They try to head.
Everything I was saving. That was the best I could possibly do on the scooter. I mean it, you know. But I mean, yeah, I'm pretty stoked about everything. I really had a lot of fun editing it. I love editing videos, but I don't do it too often. So,
I mean, I love you, bro.
What?
The bus, especially. I'm sure that's
Yeah, the Bus Crossfade. How did you do that?
Oh, so yeah, so when I did the downside down the 5 block, I realized I skew off to the right, and I was saving that bus clip because I was going to use it as just a normal transition without the other Ryan there. And so what I had to do was, as the bus came into frame, I had to crop around it every single frame, you know?
Yeah.
And then to get it to enter the screen is kind of difficult. So, because you can crop it, but then like the issue is that the bus, I forgot what the issue was kind of, but just cropping it alone like that wouldn't allow you to do the transition. So I had to do like the Ken Burns and move. If you watch the clip closely, you can see the bus moving at a different pace in the frame, which is the Ken Burns. And then the clip plays where the bus takes over traveling.
Yeah.
So I just played with it a lot and came up with that, and it worked really well with the clip.
Did you just do it all in Adobe Premiere with masking?
Yeah, I use Final Cut.
Oh, it's still on Final Cut? Which Final Cut 7 or Final Cut 10?
Final Cut 10.
Damn, dude. Really? I didn't know people even messed with that anymore.
Yeah, fine.
I think that nowadays, like, all the software you can use to edit is really filled with stuff to do, like, the most. But you don't really need to do the most to make a good video, you know? Some artists just use a pencil, you know?
Yeah, just like how you do, like, Premiere and then after it's all integrated, you know, in Photoshop and all that. But
yeah.
That being said, if you're just doing, like, traditional, just like, yeah, I got clips, I just want to order them, put some music and some basic graphics, you know, I mean, the bus thing was more than basic graphics, but yeah, you're good with Final Cut. I thought everyone was pissed off after the switch, and so everyone dipped and went to Premiere.
I don't know much about the editing culture or like what else is out there. I've been using the same one for like 10 years, so I'm simple like that. If it fits, I don't.
I'm simple again, man. Getting people offended, dude. Listen to Simple Plan.
Being simple is great. Live below your means. Financial ability.
Well, glad people are still holding it down for Final Cut.
Yeah. I mean, I one of my favorite edits. One of my favorite edits.
Yeah. All right, get the dog out of here.
I'm a big Ryan Myers fan, though, so, you know.
Yeah, dude, what's the time frame for the next vid? I mean, you're already filming clips right now. What do we have to...
week. I'm great.
Huh?
I got 4 clips this week, so I'm feeling great.
Yeah?
Yeah. I don't, like... I need to figure out what I'm making a video for next, you know?
Dude, just drop Ryan MIDI vid number 2 or something.
What about the HG Ryan Myers finger whip extravaganza?
Oh, yeah, so that's in the works too. A pure video of finger whips.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love doing.
Oh, it's gonna be
like just flat ground finger whips, or like you're gonna do like every trick will incorporate a finger whip, but it'll be like a combo, like finger whip bar, or will it be just finger whip?
It'll be anything. The clip has to have a finger whip in it, you know, and it's like my greatest hits of anything I've had in the past to now of finger whips.
Nice.
Yeah.
I
So
feel,
hope it out well. Put some new ones, some old ones, some unreleased ones.
yeah.
This will be good because I want to see it proper. I'll see clips now of like, not to hate on the tricks. I love people pushing the bar. I always want to see it go, but shit that I can't even see in regular motion. And there's like always somehow a finger whip in there, but it's like a fake finger whip. Like, and this has been going on since the beginning, where your scooter's already doing a tail whip, and you kind of just put your hand down there as it's already whipping, and they're like, I did a finger whip.
Yeah.
Do it proper and do an actual, like, you smack that bitch and it fucking finger whips around.
Yeah. No, right?
Start the trick. Start the motion of the deck with the finger whip.
I mean, getting it going a little bit, I get that. Everyone kind of does that, even your boy back in the day. But just like, it was always the whip to finger whip. No one, or it was rarely done properly. You're basically doing a double whip and kind of putting your hand down there in the process.
I mean, to do a whip to finger whip, in my opinion, you'd have to catch the whip.
The fucking thing, yeah.
And then hop off and finger whip.
Yeah.
Ryan, maybe that would be the ender for this video.
Yeah, but just one catch and don't even put the other foot on and then just lift it up again.
I mean, foot catch would be...
That'd be sick.
That's
like a
one
late
foot,
finger whip.
would be right underneath it. But yeah, it would be...
That's a whip to late finger whip.
Yeah.
I could do on the
that is
tramp
true.
scoot, it's easier to do a proper one where you slow whip, and then as it's going the second rotation, you give it a push, and then it fast whips. And that one's more of a whip finger, but you can see the speed change from the first to the second versus going.
People like throwing shit, like they throw the whole scooter and catch it again. Like,
Sick.
That one's sick. I know.
Yeah. I do want to.
They do a foot scoop and then they grab it.
And then somehow it does something else.
You've seen this, Rye.
I've seen that, yeah. The front scoot, and then you push like the deck or something.
Yeah.
Do you have any interest in that?
I mean, I love like tricks where the scooter goes over your head. Anything like that, I'd love to try them, but I don't know. I've lost my ability to ride transition as confidently as I used to.
Okay.
Like landing and like kicking out, like when you fuck up and you're like 10 feet in the air, is not as recoverable as it used to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see people do it now at the park. I'm like, oh, it looks sketchy. Just like over a hip or something in a bowl. I'm like, how can you just launch that high and then come down and transition, or just a flat and no knee pads, nothing like that.
Yeah, that's the I like doing street is like I haven't had heel bruise in years. Like I used to do like the quarter tricks and like land and just smack my heel, once a week, and it just hurt.
Really? I would have thought you'd get more heel bruise from street, only because I had heel bruise all the time.
Oh.
But a lot of it was just I was stupid, didn't know how to fall, and like decks were smaller. So even when you land tricks, sometimes your heels would hit the ground. Sketch.
Thinner decks.
What's that?
With the thinner decks where they're like.
Yeah, your feet round, and in the moment you might not even notice it. You're like, oh, I was bolt on that, and then you look at the footage and you're like, oh, I guess I. But a lot of the times when you're like jumping a 15 stair, like it's just gonna happen because the deck will flex, and like even if you're dead center on it, your feet very heels will hit. Peace. Gotta go. I put Bitsy out of here. She was on one.
I don't know if you can hear him whining, but he tells me when he's done.
Yeah.
He's over it. Oh, there
Hey,
you go.
trick that I want to bring up because we kind of just discussed it. You bar twist over the bump to bar in LA to tail grab. That one was.
Yeah, that's sick. I like that.
You don't see that very often.
It's like a.
It's I think it's technically called a Twizzler from what I know.
Really?
Yeah, that was a great one. I was with Kinetic. They were showing me around. It's a great bunch of guys right there, and I called that spot out, I think, and I was like, because I've been trying to go there forever. There's a lot you could do with that little object that they put in the back of that school. There's been like the rails and the stage and whatnot. And the trick was just kind of came to me. I think I did like a deck grab or something.
The doodle.
Like
Outright.
a flick.
It says a Twizzlers when you take one foot off.
Oh well, I don't know what it's called then. It's fine.
Sounds like you're doing a 2-footed Twizzler.
Yeah, I'm not good at taking 1 foot off, like style of.
Big 1 foot, like the Grizzly Air. Do you know what a Grizzly Air is?
Yeah, you just like kick it really hard in the air and like.
From day one, sorry to offend like Stan Smirnoff because he was the king of this, and I'll let him get a pass. But that was the stupidest trick in my. I hated that trick. It looked so goobery and just. I'm gonna stick my 1 foot out. And it was like, oh, ew, just ew. Never liked it since day one. Maybe because I couldn't do it. You know, I never tried, so it's easy for me to hate on it than to try it. But I was never wanted to do it. You know, it was like we could learn more tricks, or we could just get good at Grizzly Airs. Like,
we can learn more tricks. Grizzly Airs.
Yeah.
That was options back in the day.
Because that was before even finger whips existed. You know, people were. I remember doing a trampoline finger whipping and was like, man, that'll be crazy if this is a trick one day. You know, I can't imagine doing this.
Yeah.
But
Wow.
that was it.
Well, regardless of the name and whatever Fadoodle says, I love that trick. I
Yeah,
thought that
same.
trick was the one.
And as long as you do a proper grab, it's always good. That's like the finger whip. If you're just slapping your deck, it's not a grab. That's a kick.
Well, I'm definitely trying to do more tricks that are like new to me because historically I've been just doing the same tricks but different places and trying to do them off taller things. But there's a lot of other tricks I've kind of never really tried that interest me. It's hard to find a spot for a trick too, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
It's the right spot, right trick, kind of you've always been good about that. But one thing I'd say, Ryan, is that you're really good at taking what people consider park tricks and bringing them out to the street and incorporating them at the right spot and taking this quote-unquote park trick and, like, doing it, you know, proper. That's what I've always appreciated about it. And I think your Colorway video shows that. Like, there's a lot of stuff in there, including that bar twist, tail grab, Twizzler, or what have you.
2-foot twist.
2-foot twist. That a lot of people, I feel like, would categorize as being park footage, but you've done it on, like, proper-ass street fucking spots. And that's... I love it.
Yeah.
It's great.
That's about finding a spot, too, to do your trick. Very good at that.
What was that?
I said that goes into finding the right spot for the trick, which you're always good at.
Yeah. Thank you.
Hey, man, you're welcome, bro.
He always knows what he wants. Ryan's not shy
That's
about
true.
calling out a location
Yeah.
and making us all go there.
Yeah,
And
it's very
Ryan
style.
just sinks it in, bro. Like, but the thing about Rye Guy is that once he gets that clip, he's chilling. He's
Yeah.
over here in the shade.
I got it.
He's relaxing. He's posted up in the car. It's time to crack a cold one and then
Yeah.
just chillax.
Yeah.
You know, look at some Pokemon news and get down for the rest of the day. And he deserves that because you always go in and you get that fucking clip. And, you know, I'm super proud of you, dude. That part, I know how much time you spent on it. You know, obviously, I mean, you've been talking a lot about it the last few years. And you put in fucking hard time. Like your grip tape came out, what? Addy, you should... Over a year ago?
Over a year? Definitely over a year ago.
Definitely
Over, I'd say.
What's up?
I think over 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So,
Been out.
I got to go back through the reports. What motivates you more when you're doing like the bigger tricks, like the bangers? Do you think more like, man, it's going to be so nice when I'm done with this and I just get to chill for the rest of the day and just do what I want to do? Or is it like, I really can't wait to see this trick in a video? I know it's a little bit of both, but certain tricks, that's what got me to actually go for was like, oh, I could just have a beer and a meal and like relax after this is done.
Yeah.
Not even thinking about like the clip, you know?
yeah, I don't know, like, because when you watch footage of yourself, you're watching yourself in the third person, and when you're doing the trick, you're in the first person. Like, put more thought to the third person of the trick. No, I think I should, because like a lot of footage I have is kind of like poorly filmed or whatnot. Like, there's a lot that didn't go in the video, you know, and you know, the first person view of seeing it with your own eyes is like what I want to experience. Like when you snowboard or you like surf or anything, like just looking at your own body doing the thing is like, it's super fun. It's kind of a weird thing. But being being a stunt man of some sort it's great. Yourself on the line, getting the jitters.
See, I'm kind of the opposite, where certain tricks I like black out and I'm not having fun. Like soaring through the air is kind of fun, but when you're just looking at the ground coming at you, it's like, oh, it's not this jump where you're like, oh, I'm just going to be in some water. You know, this will be cool. It's like, oh, if I'm not making this, I'm fucked. So I'm kind of like panicking. Or in a rail, you're like, I'm on the rail, but you're not thinking like, I'm on the rail. This is fun. Because when I would do that, usually you fall half a second later. You're like celebrating in your head. Like, this is boom, sack the rail. I'm just thinking like, get down the damn thing. And then like the blackout's over, you know, versus like other tricks like airing a hip. That's so much fun to do. I don't care. I don't give a shit about the footage of it. There's something so much fun about like just blasting in air. It like depends on like how risky it is. You can't get hurt. And I've got most of my major injuries doing like cool stuff that I was having fun with. Like, oh, a really long grind. Like my last injury, I was just doing like a Smith grind, which I love to do. That's my thing. Smith grind, boom, torn ACL.
But dear,
the
sloppy 50-50 a curve.
Yeah.
Fucking 3 broken fingers. No one is safe. And that's what this taught me this past weekend.
Yeah.
And Rye, I know you're like the one person that saw me snap my fingers in half this weekend. And what I learned from that, no matter what the fucking spot is, it can go down, dude.
Yeah, you gotta be ready.
Ryan and Trevor were fucking around. You guys were over here talking, and I went down, and I instantly knew. I was like, they're fucking snapped. Like, I mean, 2 of them will go in the wrong way. You know what I mean? Like it could be anywhere.
It could happen.
It could fucking happen.
All my
anywhere,
worst ones.
Any location. And it's just like, poor luck. I didn't catch my hand right. I put out my fingers, and I didn't catch my palm. And I snapped the bad boys. You know what I mean? And that's stupid. But that could happen on that curve. It could have happened at the next spot or the next spot later that day. It just happened at the warm-up spot like a fucking idiot.
Have you broken anything before? We're gonna knock on wood here. You broken?
Yeah,
no. My body. I mean, just that clip in the teaser you guys posted of me missing the 50 and just face planting. I fucked up both my wrists. It like deep chronic pain in there when it's cold out or when I lift too much. So I have that.
Well, there's a famous clip.
The thing.
Up, right?
I said my ankles have always been destroyed too. Just rolling them and breaking them.
Yeah. But there's a famous bail that you had. It was going to be my last question for the night. So we can end it right here after this one. Speaking on bails. And Ryan, we've talked about this already on a Sloth Talk. I think it was Josh Young's. Your infamous bail in Hella Ruthless at Gun High. When he bounces off the wall.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god. You hit every part of your body in that bail. That's what was so crazy about it, is you're like elbow, knee, shoulder, head. Wiener.
Wiener.
Yeah.
To do is like nut the rail, which you probably could have almost done at that spot.
Wiener.
He called it a wiener.
He called it a wiener. That's
well, say about that one. I was confident. I got the front wall ride on that. I got the whip out. It's just jump out, and I think like the deck hit the rail on the way down, and it was just a calamity.
I love. Afterwards, everyone's just still riding. This is also in clickbait. Everyone's riding, and you're just down in the corner, like just using the water bottle as a pillow.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, everyone, like, it was like, yeah, he's good.
Tell me. I like Isaac says something. I forget what he say. Like pats you on the back and like hands you your hat or something, and says something.
Yeah,
for a trooper.
What?
Said you were a trooper about the whole bail. You're just like, I'm injured. Let me be over in the corner and just kind of, soak it all in.
Yeah.
But still, Bones, right?
What?
No broken bones?
Not on that one. I think the worst part of that was my kneecap. I don't remember everything I heard on that. It was a big list, but knee hurt the most. I remember that.
Your knee and I think your ankle or something had a fat blood blistery something.
Yeah, probably one of those injuries is the reason I only wear long socks when I scooter now, because the ankles, like carving them on the ground when you like slide, it fucking hurts so bad. So
that's rare. The side
yeah.
Yeah, doggy.
That's flexible. That looks like you picked up someone else's.
Hey, come over here.
Hey, a bail,
I got
another
no
gnarly
sense.
bail that was in your video that looks like you slid your leg down is that SF wall rail. It's in the bail promo that came out like a couple weeks ago before your video came out. You do that 50-50 against the rail against the wall on the downhill. Danila films it from the bottom of the street. Anton's filming fish. And you Anton's view, it looks like you just bail straight to the cement, but when you see Danila's view with the long shot, dude, you were grinding that SF hill, bro, because that shit was steep.
Yeah, I mean that's the cost of SF like tricks. It's like you can't run out of that shit, you know? At least I can't. Like you're facing down a hill and you're gaining speed by the second. And I think like I sent the heel lip around, so I didn't have the deck to land on because I like threw it off weird. But you know, I got out of that one unscathed actually. I got lucky.
You went back and landed it.
That lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a fun one. I don't usually hit rails to begin with, and it's a very unique one right there for sure.
Yeah, I like that clip.
I don't know if I have a single SF clip. I have one in like a David.
You have SF clips, but you have SF like classic clips.
I don't have like hill bump, like not counting Third and Army.
Like Ryan has that awesome. Bring this back up, and I think it's in hella good stuff. You do that downhill next to the Stefan driveway hop. Go down the hill right there. I forget what you do over the fire hydrant, and then you do a bunch of flat ground tricks while Scan's right next to you.
I didn't do any flat ground tricks.
You just carve?
Yeah. I'm not a hill bomb guy. I don't like going that fast, and pretty much the whole time I'm like darting at every intersection for cars. It's very stressful. I can't live in the moment when I'm bombing the hill.
Right?
You know?
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Clips.
Yeah.
What was that clip then? What did you do in that one?
I went up and I did like a disaster on the top of the hydrant. I got into those where you just like jump over it and smack your deck on it, and then a double whip out. And I don't think I could do that again. That was fun.
And then you just bombed.
Just bombed, yeah.
Yeah, I like that clip.
Yeah, that's a great one.
Yeah.
That's unique. I like to try and do unique things every once in a while.
Yeah.
I'm with you, man.
All right, Ryan. Well, let's end this. Well, we'll end it on a great note. What is your favorite Pokemon?
Oh.
Great. Damn. There's a lot that come to mind, but right now I'm going to say Nidoking.
Nidoking. Wait, is that Marowak's?
No, he's like a big purple guy with a big horn. He looks like Godzilla, kind of.
What is his first? I'm forgetting the terminology.
He doesn't have one.
He's just that's it. It's just Nidoking.
He's like the third evolution.
Oh, okay.
And the other ones are like they look the same as him, but just smaller, like pink creatures with like a horn.
What's the name of the first generation?
It's Nidoran, Nidorino, and then Nidoking.
Yeah.
That's the whole line.
Oh, dude, it's Psyduck all the way, bro. It's Psyduck.
That's an original 150, yeah?
Yeah. I mean, I love like Gyarados, Dragonite, Gengar. You got Charizard.
Dude, Marowak or Psyduck all the way, and Jigglypuff.
It's Weedle.
Jigglypuff.
It's fucking Weedle. You guys are all wrong.
Weedle?
It's fucking Weedle. That's the
Metapod.
Weedle, bro. Weedle.
Rattata.
Rattata.
I like Ekis and Arbok because it's just the name of the animal backwards.
Yeah, they have a lot of fun little Easter eggs like that in the the Pokemon world.
But that doesn't translate to Japan, or isn't that where it came from?
Yeah.
I wonder how it is in Japan. Is it?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure how they do the translation difference on the names.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, Ryan.
Well, that's where we'll end it, dude. I mean, we went on again for an extendo.
I had a great time.
Why do you have a filter around you, it looks like? You're all, like, hazy. Like, you got a...
I think it's because the room's backlit. I don't have a light on me.
It looks like you have a fake background, but you have the worst fake background ever.
Yeah.
Halo around you, like portrait mode. You know, people have, like, fancy books and shit, but you've just got, like, a... Kind of
room.
Like, yeah, a room, like a door.
He's like,
No, I don't know what to... how I call my calls. Just a plain, boring background.
Like when you're actually in the Bahamas and you don't want your boss to know that the beach is behind you, so you pick the most boring thing ever.
That's you because we're in Hawaii.
Yeah, you got a Hawaiian fucking thing out. We know where you're at, bro.
I know where I am right now.
Tell me you save my ass, bro.
I don't know how you did the dog coming in through the door. That was very crazy, but that was a clever trick.
Just like that thing I did with the bus, dude, with Archie.
Yeah, that's what you do with Archie. It's all a fucking Final Cut effect.
Damn,
right
editing live, bro. That's 3D chess, man.
3D chess. Whoa.
Yeah.
Streamlab in it. All right, Ryan. Thank you for coming on, doggy. I'm sure we'll see you soon.
Sunday.
Check out Ryan's video. Pick up a sheet of his drip tape at your local shop.
If you got it.
Yeah, if they got it. Hopefully more coming. And Rye Guy, you rule, doggy.
He's pointing at you. You can't see, but there's a point. There we go.
Yeah, there it is. The one good finger.
Good finger.
Yeah. Now we're going to call Pat and see what the fuck he was texting us during Sloth Talk.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for having me on.
He's gone.
I think he said thanks for
He
having
said
him
thanks
on.
for having him on,
All
everybody.
right, what did you want Pat texting us during the thing, trying to get on?
All right, thanks everyone for watching, especially our little buddy Fadoodle.
Yeah, and the 12 people who stuck it out to the end.
Yeah, you guys rule,
Yeah.
and you win nothing.
And fact check Fadoodle, that's what I like to call him.
Oh, on that trip?
Fact check Fadoodle.
Oh, he is our fact checker.
Yeah, he's
almost like the mod. If we could add a mod to this,
Yeah.
I don't know if Fadoodle's still here, but we would make Fadoodle the mod.
Yeah, Fadoodles would definitely be the mod.
All right, guys. Getting a bunch of requests, but we're not going to do that. Thanks.
What is view request? Does that mean we bring him on?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe next time.